What's up guys, I'm back with another video and today I'm going to show you how to connect a database to your Discord bot. Now guys, this is a pretty exciting video. I do have a previous series on my channel going over something very similar, but MongoDB, if you haven't heard of it, is a database system that you can use online, and they do have a free tier. So you're able to use that for free, and this will unlock the ability to save data, either user data or any data you want associated with your bot. And that just makes a whole new world that your bot can enter into, is having a database. So I'm going to show you how to set that up in this video, and then in future videos, just let me know what you guys want to see with that database, what we can do with that. I'll go into a lot of highly requested videos about making an economy bot or how to implement different features on an economy bot. But for this video, I'm just going to show you how to implement MongoDB. And also guys, just a reminder, I do have a website, evenmorecode.com, link in the description below. If you ever want to get any of the source code for any of my videos, it's always available there. And then you also have links to join our community Discord and subscribe to the channel. So let's get straight into the video. So first things first, let's go to MongoDB. Just search MongoDB on Google and you'll see mongodb.com. So we'll go to this option. This is going to be pretty straightforward. Let me go full screen real quick. Okay. Or I'll go full screen. Okay, so we'll accept the cookies down here. Okay, so what we got to do is we got to create an account. So we'll just click Try Atlas for free. You can sign up with your Google account or enter new information. And then I'm going to agree and then create an Atlas account. Pretty simple. We'll let that load. And then now we have to verify our email. So go to your email. I'll just go pull it up on my phone real quick. And then now let's just try to sign in. We'll sign in with our new account that we just used. Okay, there we go. It automatically signed us in. Do I want to do multi-factor authentication? Maybe you guys should, but since this is just a test account, I'm going to say remind me later. Okay, remind me later. And then now we're going to load into here, which is the dashboard for your MongoDB services. So first things first, let's create a cluster. And we want to do the free cluster. So obviously guys, if your bot becomes super successful, you're going to need to get more data eventually. But if we're just doing starter test stuff, the free version is probably more than fine. But if you ever experience, delay, or you just have a ton of users, you might want to do these, but these are relatively cheap options anyways. You can choose what the cluster name is. So I'll just say the name of my bot. So I'll say MeowBot. And then you can keep those checked. You can do AWS, Google Cloud, or Azure, which is Microsoft, but I'll do AWS. You can pick whatever region's closest to you, and it looks like mine would be the West, so Oregon West, but you guys can pick whatever one is closest to your country, or if you're in the United States, East Coast, West Coast. And then I'm just going to click Create Deployment. And then that's pretty easy. So now here we go. It says you need to add a connection IP address, and it says it automatically adds your IP address. So that's good. But if you ever access your database from another computer or a different IP address, basically, you'll have to whitelist your IP address so that it works. Okay, and then create a database user. This first user will have Atlas admin permissions for this project. We auto-generated a username, so I'll do username of evenmorecode, and then I'll change the password to something simple, and then I guess create user, and then choose a connection method. And the way we're going to connect is this top one, drivers, since we're going to be using node.js, since that's what our bot runs on. So we'll just do that one. This is fine. We'll have to install MongoDB. So let's just go straight into our code. I'll move this over here. Okay, so let's go into the terminal of our code, and we're just going to run that command that it says. So it's npm install MongoDB. So you can copy that, it gives you the command, click enter, and then we will now have installed MongoDB. You'll now see changes in your Git for package.json if you have your code in a Git repository. Okay, so we have that done, and then now it says add your connection string in your application code. Okay, then we can click done. And then we have MeowBot. So our cluster is now being created, and now we just have to wait for that to be finished, and then we'll be able to connect to it from our code. So I'll be back when that is done. It has now finished uploading, so now we can just click connect node. Okay guys, then it gives us this little connection string to enter into our application code. So we'll just click the copy button there. Let's go to our code, and then let's just go into our config file. And then here we'll just add a new variable. So for me, again guys, this is the config file. For you, yours might be called .env file, wherever you store your token, just basically put it in the same place. So I'm going to add a I'm going to call mine Mongo URI. Okay, I'm going to keep it kind of simple. I don't want it really long, and then we're just going to paste that in exactly what it gave us. So that's the schema, and then we're going to put our password here. So I'm going to skip that part because I don't want you guys to see my password. Okay, but just remember, enter your password here. So remove the open caret and the close caret. So this whole thing should be replaced with your password. So if my password was password, it would look like this. Okay, so I'm going to skip it right now, but so you guys don't see my password, but that is what it is. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so I entered in the password and I saved it in my config. So now let's go over to our index.js, and let's go here at the top and import our Mongo client. So there's going to be an import, and we're going to say, let's do it above the config, and we'll just say const Mongo client equals require MongoDB, and MongoDB is that package that we npm installed earlier. Then let's go, well, let's take in our Mongo URI, okay, Mongo URI, and then let's go all the way to the bottom, right where we log in the client. We just want it right here. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna say const I'll just say const MongoDB, okay, equals new Mongo client, and then we're just gonna pass in our URI, which is Mongo URI. There it is. And then all we gotta do is we gotta say await MongoDB dot connect. And that's really all you need, but let's just add a little message. So we'll create this into a function. So we'll say async function, and we'll just say server connect. And we're going to do a try and catch in here. I misspelled async. We're just going to do a try and catch in here, which is just going to catch the error as you guys have seen. And we'll just say console.log error connecting to MongoDB. And then we can add that error in here. So I'll make this a string literal so we can put in the error. And then in the try part, that's where we'll move this part up there. Okay, so we'll connect, and then if it did connect successfully, then we'll say console.log successfully connected to the DB. Okay, so then we just want to call this server.connect right there, just like we're calling client.login. And then hopefully this works. So let's just start up our bot now, and we'll say node period. And it says successfully connected to the DB. So that's how you'll know, guys, if your credentials in your config work, is if you see this little message, and that's really all we need. So yeah guys, that's how you connect to MongoDB based off what the documentation is telling us. But we are going to use it in a little bit of a specific way. We're going to want to build schemas, which is basically just like outlines of data that we want to collect for certain users. So there's an actually different package than MongoDB that we use here at the top. MongoDB. We're going to actually exchange that for Mongoose. So let's go down to the bottom, and all you got to do is do npm uninstall. That's right, we're uninstalling this. I just wanted to show you guys how this works based off their documentation. But let's delete this. Let's clear that out, and let's do npm install. And we're just going to get Mongoose. Mongoose is a package that basically does exactly what MongoDB does, except it does things for us. Okay, so what we're going to replace this whole line right here, and we're just going to say const mongoose equals require, and then we're just going to say mongoose. And then we can go down to this code. This code is still perfectly fine, except we're not going to need to make a new Mongo client, so we can delete that. Okay. And then in our server connect, we'll just replace await mongodb.connect with await mongoose.connect. And then we can go in here and pass our Mongo URI. So then let's just go down to our terminal. And that's all the changes we got to make. Make sure you save the file and start our bot up, and just swapping out with that MongoDB package with Mongoose. That's going to make our lives a whole lot easier. And I'll tell you how it's going to make our life easier in the next video, guys. So make sure to tune in to that, and I'll show you exactly how to build out some schemas for your MongoDB server. And that video will come out pretty shortly after this one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As you can see, it still connects to the DB. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with anybody who's trying to make a Discord bot. And guys, give me ideas down below, because I want to crank these videos out. I want to do whatever you guys want to learn, I'll learn it and teach it to you. So guys, please don't forget you can buy the source code at evenmorecode.com, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, please like, thank you, bye, see you later, bye.